Today's first piece is Bayer's Happy March by Physical Drop, originally released in 2012, and I got second hand during the start of this year. It was sold to me as plus size, about 105 waist. I was just about at the max and found it a bit uncomfortable. I took it to a local seamstress and had a longer elastic band put in, as it's fully sheared, so the casing was already there and it fits much comfortably now. I haven't corded with it yet, but I hopefully will soon. This is a custom made blouse by Eat Me Ink Me. I had it to go with this dress specifically, and I wanted something that would match the themes of Kyrie Pemiu's concert. It's made from a light jersey fabric with these gold clasps on the neck and on the wrist. I'll probably butcher this, but this is the Hanya dress from Unicorn Tears. It's a Taobao brand. It's about 110 max. I was at the max and I found it quite uncomfortable, and the bodice is quite short, as you can see. I'm wearing the Eat Me Ink Me blouse that I was just previously talking about. It has this beautiful underprint that shows in the light. It's quite comfortable otherwise. In real life there's a lot of detail, some beautiful print going on. Would highly recommend if you do see it. It's had 2 releases as far as I know, and it came in about 4 or 5 different colours. This is Anniversary Chocolate by Emily Temple Cute. I had just recently sold this as I bought it to alter, but then found a similar chocolate bar print that was already available. It didn't actually fit, and as I was buying to alter, I can't really discuss the sizing. I can say if you're bottom heavy, I'm about 130 centimeter hip, and this was very narrow. My belly was very prominent, so maybe something to think about if it was a dress that you were looking for, not suitable for a pear shape. This is the Librarian Lady JSK. It was originally released in 2016 by Hey Newly, and I bought in her closing down / going on hiatus sale from her store. It has beautiful lacing and a gorgeous print, perfect for classic. I love the gold hints that are always throughout the print, and the print on the bodice is very beautiful. I'm in the process of selling this at the moment. I just want more pieces that I can dress up but also wear more casually, and this kind of doesn't fit the bill. I think it's a bit OTT only, and with COVID, big meets aren't going to be happening for a little while yet. This is the Sailor OP from Hey Newly. While Hey Newly pieces are usually very plus size friendly, this one gaped in the middle, even though I was about 5 centimeters under the max. So I've kind of tried to sew that bit closed. I have mixed feelings about this dress, but I really like it. I think the red wasn't bought as often as usually only seen in the black. So I'm very happy with this dress, even though I have a problem with the middle gaping. It has a beautiful fabric, very comfortable. Typical of Newly dresses. It's very gorgeous. Loads of little details, like the little loop on the edge of the collar and the little tiny collar lace. It also has nice length sleeve. It just kind of hits you in the elbow, but plenty of room in the arm as well. This is Enchanted Fawn, also by Hey Newly, and I have 2 kind of funny stories about this dress. I was actually just after seeing the previous dress at an event. There was a fashion show and I won this dress in the raffle at that event. I also, before I wore it in Glasgow, which is the photo that's shown on the right, I actually accidentally had a hole burnt into it. That's why there's kind of a weird pucker. I kind of sewed it closed to try and hide it. So there's kind of a couple of stories with this dress. I don't wear it enough, but I do think it's a dress, because of the sack shape, can be worn very casually, and I have worn it casually in the past. It has, of course, gorgeous printing, lots of tiny details, and because of the sack shape, it's very comfortable. Some people worry that it's a bit shapeless, but I think that can kind of give you more room to make it look different with belts or cardigans and things like that. This is a baby, the Starshine Bright OP. It's fully sheared and it's not in the best condition. I got it quite cheap. I think it was about €35, and when it arrived I realised it was in worse condition than what I thought, but I suppose I got my money's worth. The lace is scrunched. I imagine that it was probably washed in a high heat. It had stains that I couldn't remove and I ended up darning over instead, but it is a very nice dress. It's made from cotton, and hopefully with another bit of work it'll be a bit wearable, or I'll wear it with an overdress over it to try and hide. The fabric is a bit worn looking, but I still think it was worth a chance. This is a custom underdress I had made by Eat Me Ink Me. I had this like obsession with dresses that were buttoned up and were open, and that this bit would be seen underneath. I haven't had a chance to wear it. I think I kind of got disinterested in that style of dress, but I think this might work with the Sailor OP that I mentioned earlier in the video, to have it halfway open and have this beautiful skirt showing underneath. I think would be really, really nice. This is Gentle Chocolate by Hymena. It's a Taobao brand. It's a bit of a strange print. I wore it lately to a virtual meet and I did it in a colour block, because it has kind of strange colours. It's kind of this kind of orange colour, and lots of chocolate on it. It also has horses on it and suitcases. It's a bit of a mismatch, but I think that's what I like about it. It's quite comfortable. I'm about 110 bust and it fits me just comfortably. At one time I was going to extend the straps, but I think it's okay now. This is Soft Princess OP by Summertale's Boutique. It didn't actually come in a blue colorway. I cheekily asked them could I have it in blue, and they indulged me, thankfully. I wore it to Myths of Our Own. Here I'm showing that there's a fleece lining. It's very cozy. I hadn't had a chance to wear it again since, but I do have a cord ready, so hopefully I'll get to wear it soon when it gets another bit colder. It's very, very comfortable, and I think we were joking that I was like First Holy Communion or Holy Mary because of the blues and the colds on the day. Definitely worth picking up if you ever see it. Butter Cookies by Baby Ball, another Taobao brand. This dress has straps that you can tie yourself, so you can decide how high or how low you want the shoulders to be. It has this beautiful biscuit and cutlery print. I have a cord ready, but I haven't actually worn it yet. I do have a pin that has the butter cookies, and the inside is a sewing box. So I think a sewing and biscuit theme is what I'm going to go for. Fingers crossed I get to wear it sometime soon. This is Rainy Days OP by Dottie Berry. I think it was released in 2010, and I think they may have been a Korean brand. They've since closed their doors. I wore it one time to my first meet in the Netherlands many years ago, and I don't wear it enough. I think it's out of worry of damaging it. I absolutely adore that every raindrop has a different pattern on it. It's a beautiful print, and I definitely really want to wear it more often. A lot of my wardrobe is blue, so I have a lot of blue accessories, so I hope that you'll see more cords of it soon. This is one of two Emily Temple Cute prints that I own. The other one is Cupcakes and Cutlery. As you can imagine, I love any print that has cutlery or cookies on it. This has both. I haven't had a chance to wear it, much like a lot of my other dresses. I just haven't had the time. It is kind of plus size friendly. It goes to about 110 bust, but the bodice is quite short. I think the straps could be extended easily if that was something that might help. Definitely, if you like comfy JSKs, this is a very comfortable JSK. It also has this lovely scallop that you can push down to show the polka dots, or pull up if you don't want to show the polka dots. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. This is Sweet Poodle's Wonder Pocket Cocoa JSK. It has all the things that I love in it. It has cookies, it has poodles, it has ribbons, it has little gift boxes. The fabric of the JSK has this kind of unusual texture. It's almost like maybe canvas or something. I tried to show it in the video. You may be able to see it. It's very, very comfortable. I got a bit too big and kind of couldn't wear it for a long time, but I held on to it. I could maybe fit into it again. I'm about 110 bust now. I have worn it at 110 bust, but my chest was completely flat. Thankfully, my small cup size, you kind of wouldn't notice too much, but maybe 105 would be a more suitable size to wear it at. It has a very light pink colour. Some pinks don't suit me, this pink does. As a dog lover, and as in particular a corgi lover, I had to pick up this dress by Aquatic Organism. It's a Taobao brand. It's a bit misprinted at the top. You can see there's kind of a double polka dot. It's fairly cheap, so I didn't mind. You can see the beautiful corgi border, and I had some corgi accessories when I wore it. It's kind of a hard colour to pick up on camera. It's kind of a peachy pink. I have extended the straps, as you'll see shortly, because it didn't quite fit on the bust, and I wanted to bring it down more to my natural waist so that I could wear it on the day. It worked okay. It wasn't the best alteration ever, but it did its job and it worked for the day. This is Plaid JSK by Mary Lalita, another Taobao brand. Although I've said a few of my dresses are very comfy, this one is also very comfortable. Didn't need to be fixed in any way, there's plenty of room in it. I wasn't sure about it at first because the center lacing was kind of a beige colour, but it does have these tiny little kind of flowery details in the print, and it has an underskirt included with a kind of a lace peeping out, also in that kind of beige colour. I did get it to work for this Animal Crossing themed outfit. I also wore it with lots of reds in a card capture inspired outfit. Other ways to wear it, I haven't really thought about it yet, but I'm still holding on to it, hoping that I'll feel inspired again soon. This is Angel's Tea Party from Bodyline. I used to own it and I found it a bit hard to cord with and sold it, then rebought again. I got this idea into my head, I wanted to do some Sanrio cords. I had bought the previous dress, hoping to use that, but it kind of wasn't the right colour yellow. It's kind of a greeny yellow, and I wanted a more lemon or marigold type yellow. Which this dress kind of is. It's kind of a lemon yellow, a bit of darker accent of yellow on it, where the polka dots are. I wore it as a Gudetama themed outfit, you can see here, and I think I'll wear it again as a Ridakuma themed outfit. How much more wear I'll get out of it, I'm not really sure. I still kind of find it a bit tricky to think of cords to do with it, but we'll see how things go. This is one of my most expensive dresses. This is the Renaissance OP by Cloudberry Lady. It originally released in a black and white version and a green and white version. When I reached out to Cloudberry Lady, they offered me the choice of picking whatever colour I wanted, which was amazing. And I picked this kind of mauve, kind of pink purple with a kind of a nude pink with it. I wanted it to kind of look regal, and I definitely think that the colours I chose really brought that across. You can see here where I'm wearing it is kind of a witch theme with gold accessories. Originally I wore it to Miss For Own with a little bit different colours in it. I really love it. It's kind of the one piece that, even though I can't dress up and dress down, I could not let go of. It's possibly a one-of-a-kind piece, so I'll hold on to it as long as I can. I could not find the print name of this metal JSK. It is fully sheared and it has this beautiful green with gold and red. I originally wore it at Christmas time, and then I wore again, as you can see, is a more old school style. I did get better shoes, but I think I also need a bit of a better blouse and a better hair accessory to fully get the style that I want to get, but I'm getting there, slowly but surely. This is a Funeral JSK by Violet Fane. It's a beautiful dress. The print has these coffins, but these delicate flowers and kind of skulls and crosses on it. It's just so dainty. It's really delicate. I love the mix of colours that they used. It did come out in black lately this year. But I prefer the grey. I think the grey reminds me of an actual tombstone, and that's why I kind of lean on that colour. The bodice has this V shape. While very nice, I'm a quite short torso person and had to cross over the straps to hoist it up a bit to get it to look a bit more normal on my body. It looked kind of strange. I did, unfortunately, on that walk in the photo that I just shown, I did lose the button. Easy to replace, not the biggest deal. I have a couple of ideas of how I'll wear it again. Just like most things, I hadn't had the chance yet. Hopefully soon. Like I say with all things, hopefully soon. But I love it. It's a very beautiful print. I think what drew me to this tarot card OP by Sweet Mildred was it's not the typical Lolita colours in the print. It's kind of greeny yellows and yellowy greens. The red is more of orange, or kind of a burnt orange colour, maybe a sienna. It does make trying to match it a bit awkward, but I like that challenge. I did ask on my Q&A group for some advice, and they said to take inspiration from the cards, a bit of colour blocking, which I think I will do in the future. So I'm looking forward to wearing this again soon. I wore this to Glasgow last year, and I think it worked out really well as a kind of a witch outfit, but I would like to do a better version again of this outfit soon. This bodyline JSK is something that I've had for a really long time, but haven't properly corded it. You can see a very simple cord that I did here for my very old blog. I think it was from 2014, and I haven't had a chance to wear it again. It's a quite heavy fabric, so it definitely needs a strong petticoat if it's something that you buy. I did also have it in pink, but I sold it. I just didn't see myself wearing it and decided to make space for something that I would. There's a lot of things to like about this dress. It's a fantastic price, fantastic fabric. Nice for me who isn't really into gothic but would like a gothic piece kind of as a just in case. Maybe I would like to twin with one of my good friends who is only kind of wearing gothic, so it kind of works in that way, and it's a good wardrobe staple. Maybe good if you just want to dip your toes into gothic, but you're not quite sure, much like myself. We're on the last dress. This is the Sailor Series OP from 2017 by Leaf. It's a gorgeous dress. It has a kind of a built-in petticoat. It's also suitable for people with wide upper arms, as the upper arm sleeve is very wide. I think it's about 120 bust max, but there's no shearing. It doesn't look strange if you're quite under that. It just looks kind of oversized, whatever way they put it together. It still looks good. I don't think I wear it as often because it's white and I worry about staining. I did notice lately that there is a stain from this day in particular, and it's an ice cream strawberry stain that's on the back of my dress. It's probably pretty set in now. Not very noticeable, but hopefully I can shift it before I get to wear it again, whenever that will be. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks so much to everybody who watched my last video. It was quite long. Not really too sure what video I'll do next, but stay tuned maybe for a nice surprise. I hope you